We're back once again with Project Daily in the garage. But I decided enough's enough and it's time to fix that passenger side headlight. It was just too bad because if we look at my drivers, it's pretty good, I would say. But the passenger had condensation and a film on it. So we're currently stripping off the film and then we will take it out and see what the plan is. I'm thinking we're gonna have to do the oven technique to break the seal, if there's any seal left, because there's a bunch of water in it. It's not a fish tank, but it's pretty close to a fish tank. And we're gonna probably break the seal, clean it up, reseal it, and then just use a wet sanding technique with going up grit and finishing it off with some polish, and hopefully it'll look as good as the drivers. There's two ways of going about this. Either we can take off the whole bumper, or take off this front little piece that's held on by only 2 clips now. There. And then you can't really see it, but there's a 10 mil behind the bumper, right where my finger is. And then there's just 2 10 mils up here and here. So it was definitely leaking like a lot. That's a lot of water in my headlight. Like quite a bit actually. But we did get it out. You do have to remove clips on the bumper, but not take the whole bumper. There's lots of water in there. No wonder there's some condensation. After examining how bad it is, we decided we might as well put it in the oven and reseal it. If you also look on the top side, the clips, like you see it's bowed out here. I'm sorry. It's bowed out here. He didn't even put the clips in. Like the clips are still sitting out, not pushed back in. So that's probably why it was leaking. But you gotta take out, there's like little black Phillips screws, like tiny screws. And you just gotta go through, there's one here, one there, under this white piece that is also broken. I should probably order a new one of those. There, and then there's one there. But once we get that, I think we're ready to put it in the oven. Now for the fun part, we get to put the headlight in the oven at 200 degrees Fahrenheit for, they say, approximately 15 minutes. But it's probably gonna be less because I'm not sure even how much sealant the guy put back in. Oh, it looks like our headlight's done. We got the headlight apart. It just took a little bit of prying and 15 minutes. And now we're wiping it down because it is really, really dirty. But here's the blacked out part. If you see, this is chrome, you can tell on the back. Yeah, but it's the blacked out housing, I guess, not the housing, but the internal part of the housing. So we're gonna clean it up, and then you gotta heat it up again, but probably not as long. And I'm gonna use just some housing silicone to seal it, make sure it seals well this time. And then we're gonna polish it up and call it a day. So we got it kind of cleared up, cleared enough, good enough for now, because I'll probably be getting new headlights in the next year. But we're now starting to put it back together, so I preheated the oven, and we're just gonna lay some, it's just silicone on the little gap, so when we squish it back together, it's gonna be 100% sealed, and hopefully it's not a fish tank this time. But after that, we're gonna pop it back in the oven to heat up the factory silicone, I guess. I'm not sure what it quite is, but the factory stuff, and then we'll just screw it back together and pop it back in the car. And hopefully it will go as planned. And now we're just laying the bead of silicone, so hopefully it seals and doesn't become a great fish tank. And it's time to put the lens back on. As you can see, it's like clear enough, I would say. Much clearer than it was before. No pressure, you're being filmed. And then you just lock the tabs in the bottom and put it in the oven. But yeah, if you guys are wondering what lights I'm gonna put in next, it's probably the JDMC spec. So it's got the black chrome, because I still kind of like the chrome just a little bit. So it's pretty much the same headlight, just a little bit of chrome instead of just pure black. Having issues? Yeah, just a little bit. And dinner is served, fresh out of the oven. It looks like the silicone sealed all the way, so we should be good. Now we're just tightening up the millions of screws, and we're gonna put it back in, and we should be good. Remember how I said nothing was gonna go wrong today? Yeah, I jinxed it. We kind of broke the tab to hold in the light, but you know what? Zip ties save us. So look at the light's solid. It actually is pretty solid, I'm surprised. But it just wired under there, but the tab that this little metal thing went on, I pried it out with a screwdriver and broke it. But it's back on, so we're good. So now it's just putting in the headlight and we're done. So we just finished it up after fixing the clips, and I had to glue on a little trim piece, but we finished it. It didn't take too long actually. It took longer than expected as always. Yeah, Taylor is now here. Say hi, Taylor. Hi. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, you're the one that did like half, more than half. But there, you can actually see the actual chrome now. There's all the flakes. It's really shiny on the camera. Like really shiny. If you're hoping this was more of a guide, I'm sorry, we're not professionals, we're just YouTube mechanics. But I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out and stay humble.